Yo, what's good with the Clapback Gang? What's good, Quiet Gang? Y'all know what it is. The Silence of Clapback King BD. If you know better, go better. If you knew better, do better. This is a Clapback show. I'm the one and only Silence of Clapback King BD. It's time to get to it. What's good with the Clapback Gang? So, y'all already know the story. Y'all know the news, man. It's been out for a couple of weeks. This Pooh Shiesty situation is like all over the internet, man. It's everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? Everywhere, man. He got so much all in a ring and whipped up, and he is not out yet still. Rob Gucci, man, you know what I'm saying, for all his belongings and whatnot. And right now, he's just sitting in jail, tried to get a bond, got denied. Gonna run and get through that, man. Cause like I said, the story is old now. I'm just finna pull it out of the woodworks right quick. See what we got going on. So Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, and his homeboy, CO BIG30, man. All took, you know what I'm saying, decided, man, you know, Pooh Shiesty felt like he didn't want to be on the label no more. So he went on and, you know what I'm saying, hit Gucci Man up like, hey man, I need you to let me off this label. And they met up in Texas, but Gucci Man like, no, hell no, nigga, you staying. You forever reside. You ain't going nowhere. And Pooh Shiesty decided to rob him, man. Like, well, you know, like, I guess rob his way into getting off the contract. Some stupidest stuff I've ever heard in my life, but that's what he tried to do. Let's go on, like I said, man. Let the news go and tell it, man. Ain't no need for me to lie about it. And then we're gonna get into a couple of the updates and whatnots and where it's at right now. Shit, cause it's all done. Didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go get to it. As soon as this shit decided want to play, your serpent is waiting. What is that?
Again, Frisco is about 30 minutes north.
Your day-to-day covered with Phase 44 super agents. Your life is chaotic.
Our federal prosecutors there have charged Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty and 8 others with robbing 3 men at gunpoint.
Hold on, let me go and speak on this right quick. If there's any kind of internet thing, anything goes wrong, my video cut off, anything wild or something like that, AT&T Wi-Fi has been very, very, very raggedy. So just bear with me and be prepared. If the video shut off, I'm not gonna even try to do a live stream on this. No, not this video no more. But yeah, we're gonna have to get it straight. But don't blame it on. Put it on me. Put it on AT&T, y'all. All right.
Point and kidnapping them at a Dallas record studio earlier this year. The court documents only refer to the victims by their initials. One victim, called RD, is described as the owner of the 1017 record label, which was founded by Grammy-nominated rapper Gucci Mane. His real name is Roger Davis. DOJ saying that the incident began with a dispute over a record contract. Fox 4 Dallas reporter David Santendry is here with more. David, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, I can tell you this was disguised as a traditional business meeting inside a recording studio, but then it turned into an ambush.
Gonna make you be.
Lontrell Williams Jr., a well-known rapper by the stage name Pooh Shiesty, was on house arrest for a firearms conviction related to drug trafficking when the Department of Justice says he led a group to rob and kidnap 3 people inside a Dallas recording studio back in January. The motive? So Pooh Shiesty could get out of a record contract with rapper Gucci Mane's label, the new 1017 Records.
We're not talking about low-level rappers here, guys who are trying to make it.
TMZ tells Fox 4 to let go of Pooh Shiesty would have been a financial blow to Gucci Mane's record label.
He had a lot of artists under his label, and then he made a decision that he was going to let go a lot of those artists. One of the very few, though, that he held on to happened to be Pooh Shiesty, because, again, Pooh Shiesty is somebody who's got a lot of fans. He's got hit music and certainly somebody that Gucci Mane could be profitable.
According to a criminal complaint, Pooh Shiesty was upset with contract terms. Surveillance images show Pooh Shiesty, his father, and 7 others before they enter the studio. Once inside, Pooh Shiesty pulled what appeared to be a black AK-style pistol, pointing it at the head of a victim, labeled RD, demanding RD sign contractual release paperwork. RD complied. Gucci Mane's legal name, Roderick Davis, matches those initials.
The victims in this case came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence.
That wasn't the end of it. The feds say the group robbed the victims of expensive jewelry and cash.
one of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness.
Pooh Shiesty lives in Frisco, according to the complaint, but investigators say most of the alleged accomplices traveling from Memphis, Tennessee, were staying at a Dallas hotel the day of the ambush, including accomplice Rodney Wright Jr., a rapper with the stage name BIG30. Social media post reportedly shows suspect Terrence Rogers wearing a variety of jewelry believed to be stolen during the robbery, even stolen sneakers. There's also a post highlighting a large amount of cash. Footage from Memphis shows federal investigators collecting evidence at the home of Pooh Shiesty's father, Vontrell Williams Sr. That was on Wednesday, the day most suspects were arrested.
We remain committed to investigating violent crimes like these.
We mentioned Pooh Shiesty lives in Frisco. That's a suburb of Texas. Again, Frisco is about 30 minutes north of Dallas, where Pooh Shiesty lives. He actually lives in an apartment right next to the Dallas Cowboys training facility. Everyone else involved is believed to have come from out of town during this event. Again, 9 suspects we're talking about, 8 of them in custody. Feds still looking for one more who's believed to possibly be in Georgia. Austin?
David Santendry with us tonight. David, always appreciate you. You heard a little bit of the press conference in David's piece. Let's play the full thing out from the beginning. Here it is.
Good morning. I'm Catherine Miller, the Acting Public Affairs Officer for the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Northern District of Texas. Today, you're going to hear from Ryan Raybould, the United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Jeremy Wright, Assistant Special Agent in charge of FBI Dallas. And we will have a brief question and answer session after their remarks. Please identify yourself by your name and your media outlet when asking questions, and confine the content of your questions to today's press conference. At the podium, joining Ryan Raybould and Jeremy Wright is Executive Assistant Chief of Police with the Dallas Police Department, Terrence Rhodes, Assistant U.S. Attorney Robert Withers, Assistant U.S. Attorney Claire Demers, and Assistant U.S. Attorney and Violent Crimes Chief Jeremy Fugate, all of the Northern District of Texas. And with that, I'll turn it over to Ryan.
Now, you can sell physical products on Amazon and compete with thousands of other people selling physical products, or you can sell digital products on Amazon and compete with almost no one. You see, I use a brand new platform that's banned the sale of physical products.
Good morning. I'm Ryan Raybould. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Vontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Vontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as BIG30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Vontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Vontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims. The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendants' roles in the federal offense. This is as follows: electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least two of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. The victims in this case came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we will, together with our law enforcement partners here and the other ones in the Northern District of Texas, will bring you swiftly to justice. I want to thank the FBI Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, the FBI's Memphis Resident Agency and Nashville Field Office, the Memphis Safe Task Force, the Dallas Police Department, the United States Attorney for the Western District of Tennessee, Michael Dunovit, and AUSA Greg Wagner, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Texas, my dear friend and colleague Jay Combs, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Tennessee, including my colleague Braden Busek, for their outstanding contributions in this multi-jurisdictional investigation and prosecution. I'd also like to highlight the extraordinary work. None of this happens without the extraordinary work of our AUSAs in this office, and I'm here to say we have the best AUSAs in the entire country. That includes AUSAs Robert Withers, Claire Demers, and my violent crime chief, Jeremy Fugate. This case really underscores the importance of standing up for crime victims, no matter who they are or where they come from, and the incredible collaborative, investigative partnerships that we have, not only in the Northern District of Texas, but across the country, and we are all working together to make our country safer.
Are you researching dental implants?
There's a lot of dental offices that'll talk about doing their teeth.
I got the contract in the closet for this. I literally got the whole contract in the closet. It's on me to do what.
Again, Frisco is about 30 minutes north of Dallas, where Pooh Shiesty lives. He actually lives in an apartment right next to the Dallas Cowboys training facility. Everyone else involved is believed to have come from out of town during this event. Again, 9 people, 9 suspects we're talking about, 8 of them in custody. Feds still looking for one more who's believed to possibly be in Georgia. Austin?
David Sentendry with us tonight. David, always appreciate you. You heard a little bit of the press conference in David's piece. Let's play the full thing out from the beginning. Here it is.
Good morning. I'm Catherine Miller, the acting and public.
We're going to skip that press conference, y'all. So y'all just see the gist. I'm kind of just really trying to open up the actual, you know what I'm saying, topic of the story. But I'm gonna speed through this as fast as I can. Cause as anybody knows, like I said, it's had different updates, and each update can just go on and on and on. So I try to squeeze it briefly. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying, holding y'all up too long. Let's see. What? Try to put everything together. Organize everything right. So let's go. Let my boy ROBBERY Politics speak on it. Yeah.
This rapper BIG30 is now on house arrest after he was charged along with Pooh Shiesty last week on kidnapping and robbery charges. But BIG30's attorney says that he expects to appeal. Fox 13 told you this morning that a judge in North Texas ordered Pooh Shiesty's dad, Lontrell Williams Sr., to be brought back to Dallas after he was also granted house arrest in Memphis. Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon joins us live downtown at the federal court. Kayla, it was a packed courtroom for today's hearing.
Yeah, Darcy, and a number of them were family members, loved ones, supporters of BIG30. Ultimately, a judge decided to assign him a $100,000 bail amount with standard bond conditions like a curfew as well as an ankle monitor. But I heard from his attorney, Arthur Horn, who tells me he's expecting an appeal soon.
Here's a young man that has turned his life around and is trying to make something of himself, and unfortunately has gotten himself caught up in a situation that has nothing to do with him.
Rodney Wright Jr., also known as BIG30, was given a $100,000 bail by a federal judge with standard bond conditions. But attorney Arthur Horn says the fight to keep him out of custody isn't over.
Going to file an appeal, and they're going to appeal the judge's decision, and we will have to have another detention hearing in Texas on the same facts, just like you saw today.
Right.
Simple. I only pay $10 a month for my internet connection. Fast, unlimited, anywhere.
Have you heard about Ryoko Pro?
One of Wright's co-defendants, Memphis rapper Lontrell Williams Jr., or Pooh Shiesty, was signed to Gucci Mane's label 1017 Records. Prosecutors say the incident started when the rapper asked to...
I can already tell y'all the internet is acting weird and stuff. Like I said, so y'all bear with me, man. AT&T is, man, they falling off. They shit. They'll have the best streaming internet, and then all of a sudden, like you doing something like this right here, shit. Yeah, y'all just bear with me, man.
To be released from his recording contract, and Gucci Mane said no. Horn says BIG30 has nothing to do with that.
He has no interest in whether Pooh Shiesty has a contract with 1017 or he doesn't. They're going to make music together regardless.
Horn says he's ready to see how this case plays out in Texas.
I think the interesting thing that we've seen in the last couple of days is that Gucci Mane has come out publicly and said that he's not cooperating with the government.
That's another important key factor. Gucci Mane is not participating, although he put out a diss song. I'm finna get into that in a minute. He put out a diss song basically detailing everything that happened, where it's just saying that it was true with Pooh Shiesty indeed. But he said he not going to court and he ain't doing all that finger pointing and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess Gucci Mane gonna play it like, you know, like he been playing it. But if he gotta go to court, he's gonna have to go. It's not up to you trying to look cool like you don't want to go. If they demand, you know, say that you gotta come, what y'all think you gonna do? Shit, you ain't got no choice. Cause if they throw it out, then well, they ain't gonna throw it out. They ain't no throwing it out. The state gonna grab it. But I don't know, man. Just crazy, man. Let's go get into the rest. Like I said, bond got denied and all this extra shit, man. That's why you don't do stuff like this, man. You live your life right.
What Gucci Mane just did, pretty much guaranteed.
You gotta pay attention in class, man. That's what your mama did and the teachers be telling you. You gotta stay focused to pay attention in class. Don't be skipping school class, and don't be, you know what I'm saying, trying to run the streets with your partners thinking that's gonna be a good future. Cause we thought Pooh Shiesty had a good future, man. Nah.
Guarantees Pooh Shiesty is gonna be in prison until he's 60 years old. Pooh Shiesty is currently sitting in jail for robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane and putting a gun to his head and making him sign a contract to release him from the record deal. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I'll put money on what the weather is gonna be They really don't got nothing on Pooh Shiesty. Shiesty coming home. Well, Gucci Mane essentially just put a dent in Shiesty coming home plans because he dropped a record last night. And the fans don't need no statement from Gucci. They don't need Gucci to take the stand. They got the song that Gucci dropped last night. The song is enough because Gucci laid it all out for any and everybody who's wondering what happened, including the police. Gucci laid it all out, bruh. Let's get into some of these lyrics. So Gucci starts off the song by saying, "Tell the truth, you went out like a crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me. I'm like Birdman and Ninja, this my cash money. And your fat flunky, he a stone cold junkie." Talking about Big 30. When Pooh Shiesty was at his bond hearing and they were telling him how Gucci Mane told the police what he did and how Gucci Mane identified him, Pooh Shiesty, according to the reporters in the courtroom, was just shaking his head like, man. Pooh Shiesty was under the assumption, man, we all gangsters, man. We're supposed to handle it in the streets. Gucci like, no, dummy. I'm a multi-millionaire owner of a label. I do business. Bro, I'm not in the streets of Atlanta trying to kill ops no more, bro. I'm doing multi-million-dollar business, man. If you think I'm a get it back in blood or get it back in the streets, you out of your mind, man. You going to jail, and you gonna be signing me for life. Pooh Shiesty, you went out bad, bro. Now, if y'all think the police can't use Gucci Mane rap lyrics against Pooh Shiesty, you're out of your mind, bro. If them folks was using Young Thug lyrics against them all throughout court, you think them like them folks who got a statement from Gucci already, and these rap lyrics can't use this against Gucci Mane? And I'm sure they're gonna subpoena Gucci Mane to come and explain these rap lyrics. And he's gonna be on that stand looking like a dummy trying to explain, well, no, all right, man. But I'll be real, yo, after this song, I'm not even buying the rumors that Gucci Mane ain't cooperating with the feds or he's not talking to the police. Because if you're scheduled to speak to the FBI a little later in this month and you drop this song, this is pretty much an admission. I'm ready to go the full way, and I support Gucci Mane going the full way. He continued and he says, you know I got my bread up. I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Ninjas dapped me up the whole time they was plotting against me.
Ooh, boy. See, this is what I wanted to get to right here, y'all. So this is Gucci Mane. This is the diss song he dropped. And this is the verses, this is the words he put in it. You know what I'm saying? Can't play the song due to copyright reasons. But word for word, y'all can see what the man is clearly on right here, man. Like, he claimed he's not telling, you know, I ain't snitching, I'm not speaking, but you know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. Right there, boom. Come on, Gucci, man. I'm not saying you wrong. This is not to say you wrong or you right. This is to say if you, what do you call it? Whatever type of snitching this is. This is just to prove if you are doing any kind of snitching for any kind of telling. We're gonna say it like this. Maybe Gucci Mane agree to it if we say it like any kind of thing that you Gucci Mane say or speak on that details anything criminal that happened to you or to anybody. If you put it out there, like you go online and you said it and tell the police, let's say you just ran it and did a video, instead of rapping, you was just saying this in your rant. Gucci Mane, it's the same thing. That's why folks say when they see somebody online and they be saying certain stuff and they partners or somebody, hey man, why you being the police, man? Nigga, cut your phone out. Why you think people phones be out? They phones don't take your phone out. Man, click out the phone, man. Take them out the building when something going down. Why you think they say that, Gucci Mane? Because, man, you know what I'm saying? You like I said, so like, and I'm not saying that this is bad. Hey, I ain't never had this happen to me before. And I know that you a millionaire, so you did what you had to do. I somewhat agree. I ain't gonna say I agree with what you did, because if they got camera footage and all that, you would need to put a song out and detail all this shit. You could have just put a song out. Let me break it down to y'all, man. The situation that just happened with Ben 10, man. The guy that did that to Ben 10 and his partner, he just dropped a new video. Y'all go check it out. It's pretty tight. Just dropped the video. He's not detailing none of what happened in that situation in that song. He just rapping. Like, he's just showing pure talent. He's just showing his talent. I'm just putting a song out, because I got everybody's attention right now. Now I can continue doing what I've been doing already. I'm going to just put another video out. All he did just put a video out rapping about what he already been rapping about. And he didn't speak on that situation with Ben 10. He didn't say nothing about, yeah, man, I popped to such and such. Yeah, man, nah, he in the hot. He didn't say nothing. He wasn't trolling him or nothing. He is trolling him, but in the song, he was being professional. He was being business. So you could have did the same thing, Gucci Man. Just put out a song, original Gucci Man song. You know what I'm saying? Putting your stuff into it, your flavor into it. You could have left this shit out of it. You could have left the situation out of the song. So and the whole song is about the situation. That's another thing. Let's go. Let's put it on there right there. Let's take the hat out, put it right there. The whole situation is snitching. The whole entire situation. Let's just be honest, man. The second sentence, snitch. That's the first thing that kicked it off. Snitch. Boom. I've been trying to hit my explosion button, like I said, tripping and stuff. Yeah, man. I haven't even read the other stuff. I'm still on the second line. That's where you kicked it off. That's where it popped off. And then you said,
I think I heard DJ Academic say the Gucci Mane rap, but it was.
And then you said, I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Ninja dapped me up the whole time they were plotting against me. It's like you already inviting. If the police watching, you already inviting them to the storyline. You know what I'm saying? This is how it went down. You don't have to tell. If it's on camera, you don't have to rap about it. That's all I'm saying.
Was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Ninjas dapped me up the whole time they was plotting against me. I think I heard DJ Academic say the Gucci Mane record is tied for the worst moment in history with J. Cole. So J. Cole, him apologizing to Kendrick Lamar, that was the first. Gucci Mane is now tied for the first with J. Cole. I'm gonna say this. This is one of the best moments in hip-hop history. This is one of the best. This is one of the first times we're seeing somebody of Gucci Mane's stature. And when I say stature, I don't just mean his stature in music. I mean his stature in the streets. Gucci Mane is a cold-blooded street dude, bruh. Don't get it messed up. Like the skinny Gucci, right, who's getting money, who's looking good, who got his wife, who got his kid, who's doing his thing. That Gucci is a businessman, he's a boss. Don't get it effed up. That Gucci is a certified cold-blooded street dude. This is the first time we're seeing a certified street dude say, hey, bruh, yo, these street rules are stupid, right? Why the hell would I keep it street and keep it P when like he snaked me? Yo, this is talking about millions. We're talking about multi-million-dollar business deal. He snaked me in a multi-million-dollar business deal and tried to finesse me out of millions of dollars, right? So why would I let him finesse me out of millions of dollars? If I gotta go down this route, if I gotta cooperate to prove that I signed this contract under duress, that's what I'm gonna do. Gucci Mane doing this, I think, rewrites the rules of the streets. This the first time we're watching common sense prevail in the culture. When you do a temperature check online, people ain't saying Gucci Mane bad for telling. They saying Gucci Mane, of course you tell. And people are calling out anybody who dare try to shame Gucci Mane for telling. I don't think outright snitching will ever be accepted in hip hop, but I do think all this gray area nonsense people want to get to, that's gone and out the window. People now have common sense. And this Gucci Mane situation is really helping people to realize what's been in front of us the entire time, which is, yo, a lot of these street rules are stupid. There's no consistency. Now, if you do a crime with somebody and you sign up to do that crime with somebody, and then you cooperate against them, that's never gonna be accepted in hip hop. But the gray area where I'm at a business meeting with some white folks and an off-duty police officer, and this is a label meeting where millions of dollars is at stake, and you come and you do some street stuff and you rob me and rob my people with me? It's snitching if I say, yeah, he did it. It's snitching if I back up the people who's with me and say, oh yeah, they telling the truth. They not lying? Nah, bruh. That gray area shit is nonsense. It's out of here, bruh. And this Gucci Mane situation is helping with that. Gucci Mane also addressed the accusation that Pooh Shiesty put a gun to him and made him sign release papers. Gucci Mane says a ninja set up the play like Suge Knight did with Dre. Now, Suge Knight was notorious for pulling up on people with goons, the Crips and the Bloods, and making them sign contract they didn't want to sign. Right? We know that Suge Knight, I believe, dangled Vanilla Ice over a balcony and made him sign the contract. So Gucci says, but I ain't Eazy-E, ninja, and this ain't back in the day. This 1017, the label, I built this ish from the ground, and I'll be damned if I let a ninja take my ish down. This next line to me was the most raw line in the entire song. Gucci Mane told Pooh Shiesty, you play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Truth. That's a fact, man. Yo, Shiesty, you up millions of dollars, man. You got access to the best attorneys, to the best lawyers. You could have handled that the legal way, man. You chose to go down this route when you can afford to give a lawyer $100,000 and have him do his thing. Instead of coming home and buying three more new Ferraris, you could have gave $100,000 to a lawyer and have him go after Gucci if you felt like Gucci was doing something wrong. So Gucci continued and he says, some people like to take a ninja kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak-ish. Now, Asian Doll, who's a former 1017 artist who Ben had issues with Gucci Mane, wasn't too happy that Gucci Mane released this record because Asian Doll is now saying, free Pooh Shiesty and Big 30, hashtag snitch K, rat-eyed ninja appear big. According to Asian, listen, man, I don't think Gucci Mane at this point give a damn, bro. I think Gucci Mane is hella comfortable with his decision. So y'all calling Gucci Mane a rat, y'all going out of your way to shame Gucci Mane for dropping his record and talking to the police and doing this thing. I think right now Gucci Mane is in family man mode. He's in how do I build, the most wealth for me and my family. And I don't think Gucci Mane gives a damn. I think Gucci Mane has done the street stuff. Like, when you're somebody of Gucci Mane's caliber and you done caught a body, you done beat a body, you done kept quiet about it, you done got multiple charges and kept quiet, right? You did your thing. You see, there's no reward for being solid. Another person who initially defended Gucci Mane, Rollo, he came out and said, man, Gucci Mane ain't tell what y'all talking about. Big 30 lawyers saying Gucci Mane ain't tell. Rollo was forced to come back and issue an apology after Pooh Shiesty bond hearing and after everything that went on yesterday with Gucci Mane and these snitching allegations.
I just sat back just to see how many of y'all gonna keep it real. So we get word from Big 30 lawyer the other day that Gucci Mane wasn't corroborated. And then after the court proceeding, we see the FBI say under oath that they ain't heard nothing from Gucci Mane. But when I just posted Gucci the other day, everybody wrote all these rat emojis and said all this about this man. But when we want the apologists to be as loud as the souls, they gonna call that man a rat. Y'all got a sitting in jail facing, we don't know how much for trying to get out of contract. But yet, Gucci Mane still gonna get money off this. Like, he still signed the Gucci Mane out of all this right now when we listening to Pooh Shiesty. The money still going to Gucci Mane pocket. So it's a lose-lose situation. Gucci out here with it. You know what? I respect the game. I'm a man. And I need you to send it to your people and tell them I was wrong and tell them I apologize. Damn.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompt directly into Base 44. It gives me super detailed structure. And here it is, everything I laid out in detail as it goes. This is pretty awesome, but I want to make it playful, so I'm going to add a swipe left and swipe right interface. The same usability we all know. Now I'm going to add one more feature, so every idea that I favorite will turn into a kickoff prompt to start building the app itself. And that's it, just come up with your idea, any idea, and Base44 will do the rest. So go to Base44 and create apps with your name on it.
Even if you only have 1 or 2 hours a day to do front-end simplified, you will succeed just like I did. Hey everyone, my name is Ethan. I'm 23 years old and I live in Long Island, New York. I recently finished front-end simplified and landed a full-time remote job making $70K a year after just 2.5 months. It sounds pretty crazy. I still can't believe it myself, but it's the truth and this is my story. So back in October 2021, I was still working my full-time job. I hated it. I was feeling like I was kind of going nowhere. And I remember I was scrolling through TikTok in my bed and I came across David's account talking about how you can change your life with coding and front-end simplified. And I thought, hey man, I have nothing to lose. Let's just see what it's about. So the next day I started the course. And for the next 2.5 months, I worked through the course. I studied every night, coded every night. Mind you, I was still working 40 hours a week as well. And in January, I finally accepted my first full-time offer to be a front-end developer, completely remote. So I went from driving 200, 300 miles every week for work to not even having to leave my house anymore. The course itself is about the best thing you can find online. I've been through the Googling. I've been through the searching on YouTube. What's the best course to learn coding? What's the best course for front end? Should I go to a boot camp? Blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you right now, David's course is all you need. It's front end simplified. It's the best course. There's a million courses out there that'll teach you things. They're good, but front end simplified teaches you the most important things you need to know and only the most important things. Not only to succeed in the job search and interviews, but also in the role you'll eventually land. I use best practice coding techniques that I learned from front end simplified every day at work. So this stuff is actually useful. It's actually practical. The projects were fun to build, and
if Pooh Shiesty day ain't bad enough, a criminal defense attorney on YouTube, was talking about this Pooh Shiesty case, and he said he thinks Pooh Shiesty is gonna get 30 years for sure. 20 years for the kidnapping and aggravating charges, and then 10 years for the gun.
From Zito, the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Ankle monitors, cell phone records, surveillance footage, fingerprints, Greyhound bus tickets, rental car records, posting it on social media. He might as well have called the feds on himself. I like Zito. Let's see. Icy. We got food, beautiful women, and fresh air. Why don't you want to stay out of prison? And just a couple more. Another one from Parmesan. I wouldn't be surprised if Pooh Shiesty thing results in very stiff sentences for those involved, especially Shiesty. Shiesty's going to get fucked here. He's going to get a long prison. It's federal. There were guns involved. They will get a Texas judge. They forced Gucci Mane to sign a contract. Lawyers and judges don't play about contracts. Contract law is like the foundation of law. A law itself is basically a contract between yourself and the state and the country you're in. Pooh Shiesty got a second chance. Judges hate when you throw away a second chance. Yes, they do. Pooh Shiesty was on supervised release. Pooh Shiesty had an ankle monitor. I'm not saying he'll get 30 years, but if he did, I wouldn't be totally surprised. He will get 30 years for this. He absolutely will. He could probably get 20 years for the underlying crime and then 10 years for the gun.
This Pooh Shiesty situation reminds me of the Josh Gordon situation with the Browns, right? Josh Gordon was an NFL player. Josh Gordon, first year playing football in the NFL, Josh Gordon had like 1,400 yards in 12 games. For you guys who don't follow sports, that is like absolutely phenomenal. Like he broke like the rookie record. Like I think he broke like the record for the amount of games he played. He broke the record for the yards he had in them games. If he would have played the full season, he would have broke the receiving yards like record. That was his first season. You would think, oh, he's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Josh Gordon proceeded to get suspended time after time after time for weed charges. like testing positive for weed. Josh Gordon went on to probably have like a 5-year career and was out the league, right? But he was an immense talent. That's Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is an immense talent. Pooh Shiesty is somebody who's supposed to be in the upper echelons of rappers. He was on his way there. Pooh Shiesty came home to drop his first day out. Did 50 million views from the first day out. He was so highly anticipated. I don't know why he would do this. Under what circumstances did you think it was smart to do this while on ankle monitor 5 minutes after having a conversation with your PO and letting them know where you were? I don't know, man. Maybe he thought Gucci Mane wouldn't cooperate because he was a street dude. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Are y'all like blaming Gucci for going down this route? I'm not one bit. I support Gucci 100%. Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out why Jay Prince Jr. just got exposed for being behind NBA YoungBoy's associate getting shot yesterday. I'm gonna see you guys in this Jay Prince Jr. video. And if you enjoy my content, liking this video helps, but also sending a hype after you like it. Hypes are the best way to push my videos in the algorithm. Please send me a hype. It's 100% free. You get 3 free hypes a week. I'm gonna see you guys in this Jay Prince Jr. video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a.
Which he always gives the best opinion, but I mean, ain't no but. I'm getting to the end of this because I got another stream to do. I mean, that's just the gist of it. Ain't nothing else. What else is it to talk about? My boys, I said it all good. Shit, Pooh Shiesty is out of here, man. When they got the camera footage and all that, you know what I'm saying? Gucci Man, now he done put out a hit song disrespecting you, but he's still detailing everything that happened, man. You can't fight it. Ain't nothing your lawyer can do. Ain't nothing your mama can say. Your dad, man, you're part of it. I believe your pops is going to talk you into doing it. You want me to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Should we put this on your dad? Yeah, I feel like he wasn't guiding you right. I feel like that's who told you to do what you did, bro. Real talk. And I was like, shit, like I said, it's over with now. So I just hope that take care of yourself up in there, because you're going to be in there for a real long time, bro. Matter of fact, look like the whole family shit. You and your pops and your potty. I guess you can rap about that, but that's all I got to say on that, man. Shit, ain't until an update come out and he start going to court. I'm not watching the detailed courts. I ain't keeping up with none of it. All I care about is the sentencing. That's it. The charges and the sentencing. That's all I care about, and we will talk about it when it comes. Till then, you want Silence Clapback King BD. If you know better, go better. If you knew better, do better. Let's clap back. So I'm the one and only Silence Clapback King BD, man. Y'all keep with your boy, man. With your boy, man. Get it, y'all. Till then, yo!
Guess what you fuck? What was you saying? Don't stop acting tough. Your partners ain't sliding. I guess you just had no damn boo-hoo. Now blow out his mind. I'm back on this money. She call it a grind. Put your life on the line. Looking his eyes, you can tell that he's scared, but they ain't ready to die. Gang get an order. Them soldiers don't stay by them 762s. They singing the tune. Is you ready to die?